Welcome back to What's the Evolution of? My name is The Evolution Guy, your host for today, and as you can see from the title of this video, today we are going to talk about the up-and-coming artist Travis Scott. In this video, we will cover his start in music, rise to fame, and controversies. So without further ado, let's find out more about Travis Scott. Jacques Berman Webster II, or as we know him, Travis Scott, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Travis was born in April 1991 in Houston, Texas. Until the age of 6, he lived with his grandmother in South Park, Houston, in a neighborhood that was notorious for crime. This had an impact on a young Travis. Growing up, my grandmother stayed in the hood, so I seen random crazy shit. I gotta get the f*** out of this shit. It gave him my edge. It made me who I am right now. Travis moved to Missouri City, a middle-class suburban area bordering southwest Houston, to live with his parents. His mother worked for Apple, and his father ran his own business. Later in life, Travis Scott attended the University of Texas at San Antonio, before dropping out his second year to fully pursue his music career. Angered by this, his parents stopped supporting him financially. After dropping out, Webster immediately moved to New York City in an attempt to start his music career. Starting up as a music producer, Travis formed a duo with his longtime friend Chris Holloway, known as The Graduates. In 2008, the duo released their untitled first EP on MySpace. The following year, he formed another duo, The Classmates, with OG Chess. Scott produced the pair's two full-lengths, Body Rich and Cruising USA, but they broke up near the end of 2011. Scott then moved to Los Angeles and began recording music on his own. He met T.I. and eventually Kanye West. Scott was hired as an in-house producer for Good Music and appeared on the label's Cruel Summer compilation in 2012. Scott's first solo full-length project is a mixtape titled Owl Pharaoh, which was set to be released as a free download in 2012. However, the project was delayed and was announced to be slated for a later release. The project was later recreated by Kanye West and Mike Dean and was then again delayed for sample clearance issues, only to be released in May 2013. Featuring guest appearances by T.I. and 2 Chainz, as well as Justin Vernon of Bon Iver, Owl Pharaoh eventually garnered a nomination for Best Mixtape at the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards. His major label debut album was titled Days Before Rodeo. This marked the start of the upward slope of his career. Artists such as Kanye West, Chris Brown, Waylon Birdman made special guest appearances in certain cities on his tour, which has been acclaimed to be one of today's wildest rap tours. Travis Scott premiered his third album, Astroworld, in 2016. The album became his first #1 on the US Billboard 200. Immediately after being published, Universal Music Publishing Group's CEO announced that the label signed a worldwide deal with Webster. Scott began dating the infamous socialite Kylie Jenner in 2017. A year later, Kylie gave birth to their first daughter, Stormi Webster. The couple broke up in 2019, but due to COVID, they quarantined together, which rekindled their relationship. In September 2021, after weeks of speculation, Jenner revealed that she and Scott are expecting their second child. Following the release of his Astroworld album, Scott launched a music festival named Astroworld that takes place annually. The event grew rapidly in fame and participation, with headliners such as Young Thug, Post Malone, Metro Boomin, and even Rosalia and Marilyn Manson. This year, however, Astroworld made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Houston's sold-out Astroworld festival was packed with about 50,000 people who were ready to escape the pandemic gloom and let loose. Travis's concerts are known for his raging, basically inciting a riot. The recipe for a Travis Scott show is crowd surfing, moshing, sweat, blood, and vomit. During Travis's performance, when the crowd started raging and surging, 8 people died and dozens were injured. Festival goers described being increasingly squeezed as Scott's performance approached, as well as feeling crushed and seeing others pass out and scream in terror when the performance began. The crowd was squishing me so much that I felt like I couldn't breathe. Some of them packed into a tunnel and were getting pressed so hard into perimeter fencing that their faces got distorted by the mesh. Survivors described being gradually compressed, unable to move, their heads locked between arms and shoulders, faces gasping in panic. One report says that they were aware that people were dying and they were helpless to save themselves. TikTok videos that have surfaced and survivors' stories showcase people screaming for their lives while Travis Scott obliviously performs in the background. Ever since, Travis Scott has posted an apology on his Instagram and said that he is cooperating with authorities to resolve the situation, while several lawsuits have been filed against him. This was the story behind Travis Scott. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want, share this video with your friends. See you next time, bye bye.